I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you. I keep on running back to you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's stream. We're currently in the champion stage. We're going to be watching SHREK lovers versus Nonstop. My name's Jack. I'm here with Avoid, who's going to be commentating, and our lovely broadcaster, who is Bot. And yeah, would you like to introduce yourself, Avoid?
Yeah, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You already know who I am, Mr. Avoid, and it's a pleasure being with you here again, Jack. It's been a long time.
Yes, sir. So yeah, obviously we got quite a good game up today. We've seen obviously Lovesick versus Undervalued, Spirit versus Default, and Red Notice. Oh no, and Red Notice versus Revolutionary. I think some of these other streams were done on the Russian channel, but I believe we've only seen on the EN previously. What was it? Red Notice versus Revolutionary.
Yeah, that's correct.
If I'm not wrong. But yeah, so today's game is going to be a good one to watch, and I'm glad I'm here. And both these teams have been in this position before, top eight. I believe they haven't been up against each other, but a lot of these players have played with each other before, so it's quite interesting to see. Anyways, let's introduce the teams. So on the red side, we have Papega. We got Rigged, Sneaky, High, Atto, and Trent.
Yeah. Okay, so I go ahead and introduce the opposing team.
Go for it, bro.
On the opposing team, which is non-stop, we have Loden, Fell, Etzel, Marak, and IC Red.
Yes, sir. And it looks like first OD did go to Marak. They're doing an interesting strategy here. They got Dictator Smokey first time I've seen it. We did have a reset from Pepega. Obviously, Marak did take that first OD, and obviously it's not a great reset to have. But I mean, it's nothing bad. But we are going into the first round on Cross. We got some new players. Normally, we would see players like Matrix play on Hunter. However, today's high is going to be playing Hunter with Trend playing Viking. Anyway, straight off the bat, this Dictator OD is going to be in use. Really good actually for loading. He can deal critical damage here. He does land one shot onto high, making him no repair already. And this is looking fairly good from the non-stop team. Do we want to start up predictions, or is it too early? Do you think? It looks like Sneaky's going to be pulling as well.
Uh, I think we can start a prediction. Should I get that started?
Yeah, yeah, go for it. But whilst that's being done, it looks like first capture is going to be going to. I keep saying Papega, my bad, to Shrek lovers. Um, looks like Trend and High do have the right side here. Sneaky doing a really good capture there. Overdrive is dropping here, and kind of interested to see why they were playing Dictator straight off the bat. Looks like they do change to Viking. It's probably a strategy they had in play. Rigged has a perfect overdrive which can be used here, and he is going to be using it for Atto, and they do manage to pull this flag, making it a possible second capture straight off the bat. So maybe maybe this will be going to SHREK lovers after all. I mean, it's only been what, a minute and a half and two captures already being made, and looks like non-stop are in a sticky situation, kind of.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, it looks like High and Trend both on the right side. Both of them getting taken out here. Looks like a bit of control from the non-stop players. Finally, loading does have the middle ground here, but will he be able to keep it? Looks like Jibbo and Excel pushing the left side, but High and Trend coming in to deal damage against them.
Yeah, I mean, it's off to a fairly good start right now for, I was about to say Pepega, but it's actually Shrek Lovers. They are playing actually, they're playing the positions, they're playing well, and they are absolutely just going in for the kill every time, which is nice to see.
Yeah, Trend using a really good Viking OD here, taking out four players. Um, with High having his overdrive, they don't manage to actually get the capture, but Trend does manage to take that overdrive box, which did drop. And maybe this new lineup of their team is actually quite overpowered. I mean, obviously, they did have, I think it was High on Viking, Matrix on Hunter, and I wasn't sure who their Aris player was, if it was always rigged or not. But obviously, for people who don't know who rigged is the old leader of Pepega from the previous season. Trent gonna be
No
using
way.
once again here.
Oh, so you're saying this flag?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, quite interesting. I mean, he's playing a lot better than he was playing the last season. God damn. Not even
A slight
violating.
violation. Slight violation there.
No, but it's true. You would agree with me. Let's be realistic.
No words saying. That's all you. That's all you for the violations. I mean, even yesterday, taking out violations on other people. Excel going to be using Atto pulling the flag as well, though. And Atto can possibly use on Fail here, but is not going to need to. Is making him no repair. Fel does have no DA. He opts for speed to pick up that DA. He does deal damage onto Atto, eventually killing him. On the opposite side, we do see Loading use a really good OD. Trend is only 1 HP. Overdrive box is dropping, and they do get the return for SHREK lovers as well. That flag, ooh, Atto connecting it, and the flag is still there. Will it get returned by Loading? Yes, it will eventually, and also Rigged managing to take that OD box within middle.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty unfortunate there for non-stop. Right now, the name is non-stop, but it might be have to be changed after today's games against SHREK lovers. Right now, we can see the back up against the wall here, just going for damage as best as they can, but the positioning isn't that great at the moment, and this is where SHREK lovers have the upper hand. Icy Red's gonna go underneath the bridge, prevent any damage dealt to him, but it seems like High is gonna swoop in, do some damage along the way, and try and control the right side of the map as best as he can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is looking a bit unfortunate for non-stop. They are 2 flags down. There's under 5 minutes left on the clock here, and I'm not sure. Pepega played a solid game in the first minute and a half, but they haven't really picked up much from that. They've used some really good OD, especially from the right side from Trend. But it's not really connected. Rigged using an OD here, which might be able to help Atto and assist him. He will be able to pull the flag, but 3 players on him is not ideal, and it's not probably the most optimistic thought process going through the SHREK lovers' mind here. Although they are still in the lead, so I'm sure their morales aren't too low yet.
Yeah, I mean, the OD is dropping right now. Loading does get it just in the nick of time here. Excel's playing a bit patient here as he's up against 2 opponents. Not much he can really do, and he does get punished by Atto, clipping his wings, sending him back on respawn. Yeah, and we can notice right now, we can see Uh, it does seem like a recipe might be cooked up for loading IC Red and Etzel loading using a nice Eris overdrive, healing Etzel along the way. Atta does get a railgun shot onto the opponent. Can Atta take him out? Doesn't seem like Atta was able to pinch that player. And Marak using that Viking overdrive there, taking out the opponents that were playing aggressive there, trying to get that return. And that does seem like Etzel will succeed on this flag capture. No one to be seen for that return, and that's going to be the first capture for non-stop. Yep, and right now, Sneaky and Trend, they are not going to accept that disrespect. I see Red also using her overdrive, does pinch Rig, but it doesn't seem like it did much damage to the opponent. XL gonna pull the flag here. He does have his repair applied just now. Can he get away in time? Nice overdrive from Fell. Fell really showing those opponents how to Fell without noticing the surroundings. But High not letting that player pull away the flag. And that is gonna be a return for SHREK lovers. Sneaky here underneath the bridge and up against Marak here, just dealing some damage to Marak. Marak with that Viking overdrive, he can really go in for a massacre if he gets that positioning on that side of the map. He doesn't have repair here, so he's gonna have to go for a risky play if Atta doesn't kill him. Okay, Atta does get good map control, but Etzel with a Paladin overdrive activated, but Atta really watching him down, watching him just like a predator here, not really giving him a chance to breathe, none at all. And we can see Marat going in for a massive guy using that Viking overdrive, but I see Red does get punished by Atto. Atto living up to that Crusader machine mentality, not letting that opponent pull the flag. Good do from Atto there, controlling his map for his teammate.
I mean,
Like,
also Trend using an overdrive as well. When Marak used his, he kind of played sneaky there, a bit unnoticed. But yeah, both those players really just holding their ground on the map. I mean, that would have for sure been a capture if it wasn't for Atto with his overdrive, in my opinion. However, with that being said, let's see what will happen with this Paladin OD.
yeah, most definitely. Sneaky really just gets punished there. And I was unable to succeed on that flagpole there, but rigged head dealing damage to loading. It won't be enough as loading is there with half HP. He's gonna go use straight away, taking out Trend and High along the way. XL being healed with only 25 seconds remaining. This does seem like a recipe for disaster for SHREK lovers, but SHREK lovers will end it in a draw if potentially anything does happen if they don't pull another flag.
Wow, that is crazy. I mean, I thought that Shrek lovers would be really boosted up here, but you know what? In the end of the game here, it really wasn't great for them. I mean, Icy Red wasn't playing his best game in my opinion. Although I don't know what happened to Non-Stop. They did bounce back. However, you got to give it all up to Excel and also even loading for using a ballsy overdrive. His overdrive did go into the ground. If it flew up the first side a bit up, then it would have been a lot better for them. But obviously, with Atta having his OD and also Trend, it was a bit unfortunate for the second time or the third time they tried to pull there. However, XL managing to level out the score, and we will be going into another round here on Cross. It's best of three, so it's going to be intriguing to see, to say the least. Um, anyways, uh, I believe we're having some issues with our layout, so until it gets fixed, we'll just update you guys on what's happening with that. But anyways, first round is a draw for both, so no points going to either.
Yeah, I mean, just like SVJ said, 84 score is crazy. SVJ, could you elaborate which player had 84 score? Because
It
I
was
wasn't.
it was Icy Red. I don't
I
know if it yeah, I don't know if he left or not. That's why I kind of mentioned it, but I wasn't sure uh what the occurrence was. Anyways, I hopefully the layout working now. However, it's not a big issue if it's not. At least we can watch the game um, just without it. Anyways, second round here on Cross. Let's talk about the other maps here. We haven't even really touched base on what both these teams are going to be playing today. So obviously we got Cross, we got Red Alert, and then we got Sandal. So we got some nice cooked up maps here, especially for hunters. These maps can be a bit, especially Cross and Red Alert can be a bit daunting. But when you come over to Sandal, if you do get into that round, then your hunters are going to be some of the crucial players there, along with everyone else and their teamwork. Anyways, they have selfed. And what's your thoughts? Do you want to make a couple, not bets, but a couple predictions here with me?
Well, I think it's obvious that Non-Stop is going to win by luck for some reason, and I'm
By
gonna
luck.
stand. Yeah, I'm gonna stand on my grounds and just say Non-Stop's gonna win just because they're feeling a bit lucky today. Nah. All jokes aside, I think Shrek Lovers should win. To be honest, 100%. I'd say 90% just in case someone starts molting on map. Not playing that well, I should say rather. Um, I rephrase that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would say Non-Stop have been the face of esports when it comes to kind of clowning. I thought it was the case when we saw Dictator smoking in the beginning, but I don't know. I feel like that could have been like a good strategy to get the overdrive straight off the bat, use it, and then switch over to the Viking when you die, because obviously you're going to be dealing critical damage, especially as an heiress, to their players. But it didn't work for them. However, with that being said, Marak did take the first overdrive regardless with needing Eris. But they do have to watch out because SHREK lovers Atto lurks in their base for a short while, but he does eventually get taken out. And the overdrive is dropping here, and who's going to take it will be determined in just a second. Excel managing to take that OD. Hyde running out of his DA does get taken out by Excel and Icy Red. So it's quite up and down game, I would say. It keeps switching between who's the more dominant within control and consistency because it keeps fluctuating between non-stop and SHREK lovers, in my opinion, especially on this round.
Yeah. Well, as you mentioned, that Marak going in for a massacre using this Viking overdrive, it does seem like Paladin was camping in that dead tank, preventing Marak to be taking him out. Icy Red coming in at the last moment, supporting his teammate. Can Icy Red get a higher score than 84 this round? And we might see a good potential round for Icy Red if he keeps up this good work with 29 scores so far.
Yeah, I mean, Atto, when Marak used his Viking OD, really just lurked behind that left corner there, managing to inflict quite a lot of damage to kill him. And overall, these players are playing quite smart. Obviously, this is the champion stage. We're not watching some top 16 games. We're going to be witnessing some more crucial gameplay. And honestly, like there's a lot more to esports than people think. You really got to think with your mind on how you're going to be using your OD, where you're going to be positioned at, and whatnot. Talking about overdrives, Trend uses his, inflicting damage onto quite a few players, possibly onto Marak and also for Eld before. And he does manage to take it. Rigged is going to be using an overdrive for both High and Trend. Also, OD coming in here from High since failed use his, managing stun Trend. Trend can possibly use it on two players, but he doesn't. Sneaky going to be wasting his Paladin overdrive. So nearly three ODs wasted there, in my opinion, from the SHREK lover's side. However, with that being said, I mean, not all time has been lost. There's still 6 minutes, 20 seconds on the clock. There's quite a few more overdrives to be dropped. However, they got to stand their ground since Loading has his Eris OD, Icy Red has his Crusader, and I believe that's it.
Yeah, I mean, with those ODs saved for Christmas, Christmas is 2 weeks away, guys. So please don't use your ODs before the tournament ends. And I believe the tournament does end on the 26th or the 25th. So yeah, guys, you got
Talking
to
about
use your ODs now.
Christmas and ODs. Loading uses his, and this will be the first capture for non-stop. You might be right about the luck. XL was only 1 HP and captured that flag. There's going to be a lot of disappointment for the SHREK lovers team in that voice call right now. They're going to be a bit confused on the situation, what happened. Sure, knowing these players, there might be a bit of conflict afterwards of wanting to change combinations. However, hopefully that doesn't let them down. Trend is going to be using a Viking OD. Eris OD for rigged has just been received, and Sneaky's actually pulling the flag here quite sneakily, and full HP with a Reaper still, I believe, and going to be capturing this flag if all goes right. Wait.
Rick needs to use her. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, it's actually a really good OD as well. Holy smokes.
yeah, I mean, that even shaped me out on my boots with that overdrive from Rick there on the Ares. And actually, it looks like he's applying that pressure, but 1v4, not much he can do there. Against those opponents, but Rig really going in, dealing damage as best as he can to that Paladin, and just being in their face is so frustrating when players just sit in front of your face. It's kind of puts you off guard, really, and it's a kind of intimidation tactic. I think it's more psychological uh, than positioning more than anything.
Yeah, honestly, it's kind of crazy to see these players all play right now. I mean, Sneaky and also Rigged definitely held their ground, bringing back the team's boost there after losing that first flag. I mean, there's still 4 minutes left, non-stop. Have the possibility. The first round was a tie, 2-2, so they're kind of in that remark again. However, hopefully either one of them can get out of it. They are in the champion stage. I want to remind you guys again. So this isn't for nothing. These teams are actually playing for a cash prize at this point. It's still quite a long way ahead. Matt can possibly use his Viking OD. He's not going to be using it. Trent going to be taking it a bit silly from Murakami. He's using DP over everything and was kind of in the open, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure who he thinks he is. I guess he believes that he is. Not quite sure really.
Thinking his sheer out here on Viking, but not today.
Yeah, who is that Marat guy actually? I know he's changed his nickname. I haven't seen him in
No,
esports.
he's been Marat for a bit, I believe. He, he's always played. If I'm not wrong. I think if I'm not wrong, just like off the top of my head, he might have played with Battle Axes or someone. I have no idea, to be honest. Um, but I do remember his name from somewhere. But with that being said, 2 minutes 30 seconds. Want to put some goal boxes on the line? Who's going to win this round?
Oh,
Even though I got none, but I will have some soon. I can buy some for you.
well, let's see. I do think maybe potentially SHREK. I don't know. SHREK lovers, they got good positioning right now. There's only 2 minutes remaining as well, and Atta's going for that ball, so it looks kind of obvious, fairly.
Ooh, nice shot there from Fail though. Niki does get taken out. Overdrive is dropping Excel. Has an OD. Marat gonna be using and taking Excel. Gonna be helping. Marat gonna be going in. Look at what Hyde is doing. He's really locking on, making sure he won't push out there. But Excel still has his overdrive here and also does sneaky and Trend even pulling the flag here. I didn't notice, uses his Viking OD, takes out failed, and this will be a capture. And wow, I didn't even notice where Trend came from. I just saw him pulling the flag and using his OD slightly.
Yeah, I think maybe they captured that. Actually, no, I know. He's gonna say that after the match. I'll say why they captured the flag, but it does seem like Marak here is quite low. He won't be able to capture that flag to go for a pull. With only 1 minute remaining, Etzel really screaming for help for his teammates to come support him. Etzel, maybe he's going to wait for Loading to use his air overdrive. Loading coming in a little bit too late with the overdrive. What's she going to waste? I guess he's going to use for Marak here. Marak really hoping for a miracle here. I see Red using for the ground. Maybe he wanted to burst a hole in the ground, but the esports referees will have to take that mistake from him.
It's the cringiest Sigma skibbity toilet thing I've ever heard in my life. Uh, oh, Rick gonna be using an OD here. Oh my days, bro! His ODs always put me off the top of my chair. I swear, like they're always so close to the corners of these obstacles here, but they're doing everything they can right now. 20 seconds on the line. Last 20 seconds on the previous game, they lost the flag, so they don't want that to happen again. But Excel really putting his name to the T here, but he won't be able to pull. There's 9 seconds left. Oh my days. Okay, no, he's definitely not gonna be a capture.
I told.
Last second,
Yeah.
loading with 10 kills on Addis's kind of peak.
It really, really is. I think potentially someone might have said, Matrix, go mute, stop screaming on call, go mute. And then that's how they won. Nah, all jokes aside, I'm only joking, Matrix. They're only all jokes. But yeah.
I can't lie. This new lineup isn't that bad. I mean, I've seen the old one as well, but I would say that this one's quite good. Um, I don't know how like obviously Matrix. Who was their errors before? Has it always been um rigged?
Rigged. think so. I was gonna say Ziad, but Ziad doesn't play Eris like that. He only plays Hunter.
Oh right. Well, yeah, I know Ziad. Oh no, it was Friend who was playing Eris before. So it was,
Oh,
yeah, it was High on Viking, Matrix on Hunter, and Trend on Alice. But obviously, with this new kind of lineup, it's turned out well. I don't know if it's just for this map or it's gonna continue like it. I don't know why it's abruptly changed or whatnot, but it's I think it's working well. Obviously, they did get a bit shaken up on that first round, but they warmed up and maybe on Red Alert it might be a good map.
oh, okay, okay. We'll see what kind of recipe will be cooked up on Red Alert today. Maybe it's a good one.
Let's hope. We only can hope.
Yeah, and it does seem like setting. Said 10 kills on Eris. I mean, 10 kills on Eris is wild, to be honest. Uh, I mean, bro, I'm generally so exhausted. So exhausted.
Yeah, trust me, same. Been a long day. It feels like a Sunday almost, for me, but it's not. It's a Monday, so you know we work through it. But with that being said, this is the map where the team I played for, I forgot their name, Punch, managed to come back. Will non-stop be able to bounce back on their head and put on their thinking cap? Or will it be a bit of a sticky situation for them? Um, and will Pagan manage to win this round? Only time will tell. We're just loading into the map, ladies and gents, and then we're get head into the stream again.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to see what recipe's going to be cooked up. I noticed that SHREK lovers do play Red Alert really well. I'm not quite sure about Non-Stop. I haven't seen their experience here in Red Alert that much, but I can only really speak for SHREK lovers, to be honest. Yeah. I mean, let's not talk about Pepega verse. I think it was like it might have been Diamonds or Red Notice at the given time. It wasn't looking good. I saw Flag on Rel and Eris whilst looking back at old streams, and I was thinking, is this what the old Pepega was? Flag on Eris and Railgun because he couldn't beat Diamonds, or I don't know. But yeah, it was a really old stream. So both teams should be able to reset right now. We should see them start joining up the map. Currently right now. So right now we could see players taking their position in, potentially just trying to get the best positioning to take that overdrive. It's really tricky right now in Red Alert to try and get up onto the hall and collect that overdrive. So we're just gonna have to see which player should be able to secure that overdrive. So the overdrive is dropping right now. We can see Trend in a bad situation to get that overdrive, and it does seem like Marak is there to take that overdrive, and that's definitely going to put Non-Stop in a really good position. To be honest,
Sorry, I am back. Just had to do something real quick. Looks like a denied tech pause uh, is being made here, requested by one of the teams. Who did take that idea? Was it Marak? Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's one of the players were being a bit cheeky, saying it was 10-11 on the screen. I mean, it was 11 on the screen, but it really wasn't. It was at 10:50 something. Wow. So that denial was 100% valid. But yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, let's see what will occur here. This is quite a hard map to play, I would say. I mean, every team has their own style, whatnot. Looks like High's gone for the middle ground already. He does have that replay. He has one shot again, though. Marak and Excel already having their right side, which is a lethal position to hold. Marak going to be using an OD on 1 HP here. He knows that a lot of them are on rest. They're going to be pulling the left side. He does get taken out. Excel going to be holding on to that flag, but it looks like High manages to get a really good spawn using DA, knowing Excel's quite low. He's only 1 HP here, but High does get taken out. And Marak will be able to take this flag, but he's got to watch out. He's no reaper already. Sneaky's coming up, not so sneakily, but Marak going to be dropping the flag over to Excel. Sneaky no repair on that left side, and already looking like an early capture for this team. Rigged is in their base, but loading with his Eros OD as well is going to make it hard for them. And 1-0 for non-stop on this base, which is the better side. However, it's going to be kind of hard for them to bounce back, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lack of communication from the left side. I obviously saw Atul and his teammate look to the left at the last second, and they really identified that two opponents was pushing them, and then the Viking had the opportunity to use there. So that was just lack of communication and positioning there from SHREK lovers.
You know what? They nearly had it. Also, I don't know if this Viking hammer is a solid option on this map. You see Marak when he does have that high ground and players are spawning. We saw the difference from Hammer Viking to the Smoky Viking. Smoky obviously can be inflicting a lot more damage from a further range, where Hammer is really good up close and personal. OD box is dropping here. Hyde did a good job stunning Excel there, but Icy Red is able to take it and taking out Trend as well. He is no repair here. Looks like Marak has the right side control, and this is really bad for SHREK lovers. Losing their left side is kind of crucial because it is kind of like putting a bee in a hornet's nest. Not exactly ideal for them. And it's kind of a worrying sense of knowing he's always going to be there. You don't know what he's going to do, and then you have the thought of how's left side, and it seems like they're really stuck in their base right now. So hopefully, SHREK lovers can open up a bit, and it looks like they have managed to do that with the help of Atto playing middle and wherever right now.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate if you ask me. Oh my gosh, let me wake up. Maybe I need to go get like a good energy charge drink or like an energy drink. But
I
hopefully I'm
just did
wide
that,
awake right now.
bro.
We can see Exo there on the top right of the bridge there, and he's gonna be in his opponent's base. He's gonna play a little bit safe as long as he gets some support from loading there. Trent dealing some damage to Exo. Exo needs to back up a bit, but Sneaky's there to do some damage. Icy Red could use his Crusader Ojan, but he does see the threat level is too high, so he's gonna back up and try and take out his opponents in a safe position in there.
Yeah, it's looking a bit peak. I mean, look, there's 6 minutes left. Sneaky gonna be using his no repair. Rick gonna be using for Sneaky, and they're really focusing him. Rick taking that next overdrive. This is looking good, but with 3 players across from you, I see Red gonna be using. He's gonna be instantly knocked down. It was a good setup, but it wasn't enough. There wasn't players there. There wasn't Trent to be able to use his Viking OD. He was still in base. So I mean, you know what? it's just little communication issues happening here, which is making Shrek lovers lose their focus. I'm sure all these players individually could pull a flag like that on a map like Cross, but this is a red alert, and it's not exactly an ideal map for solo players. Trend is going to be using a Viking OD, managing to take out one player, but Marak countering his OD. Kind of similar situation. It's a bit of deja vu for Trend. He did exactly the same to Marak, and it was a groundbreaking sense of gameplay there. But yeah, I don't know. It looks like Shrek Love is all over the place right now. You see High going for the flag, 1 HP. He does get taken out there from loading, and it looks like they're just trying to push in, play really abruptively, and hopefully kind of gain something from it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they really are just giving it all that they can here. And I think maybe Rick could go in for an opportunity. And as you're mentioning, the communication error that they're having, it could seem like maybe if they do fix that, we can see better gameplay here for Shrek lovers. The overdrive is dropping right now. Trend, they're rushing in at the last moment, but Marak with the upper hand does secure that overdrive. Etso still in their base here, causing a bit of problems for Shrek lovers. Etso should be able to take out Sneaky here, and he does so, but he's quite low.
Yeah, it's hopefully when we see the next round, it will be a bit different because obviously, uh, it will be they will have the better side. Excuse me. I'm talking about Shrek lovers here. However, this is looking quite good from non-stop. I mean, they got overdrives here. They got another possibility. Um, they haven't got as much control as they previously had. However, that's not stopping them from winning this so far. A lot of overdrives here on the map. We've got 3 overdrives from High, Rigged, and also Atto from Shrek Lovers. And then on the opposite side, we have Failed. We've got Loading and also Marak. Looks like High flips there, unfortunately. Trend within their base behind them. Excel gonna be pulling right behind. Rigged might be forced to use his overdrive here, but does get taken out by Sneaky Dam. Both these players trying to pull the flags, both do get returned, which is unfortunate. More so for Shrek lovers since they're down a flag. Overdrive is dropping as well. Maybe High can use on 2 players here. But he is slightly diverting that stat, or Atto completely whiffs his overdrive. So he's either going to take it or leave it for Trend, but he does take it.
Yep, and there's only 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining there. It does seem like Shrek Lovers is really trying their best to beat through the fence and try and break their defense there. And I don't think they'll be able to. But High with a Hunter overdrive and Adder going with an overdrive. But there's so many opponents spawning on them, just being such a nuisance for Shrek Lovers to get into their base here. And that is the issue that they're facing. Their defense on non-stop is just non-stop being bombarded by defense, and Marak using a Viking overdrive here, going in for a massacre, taking out his opponents here. Maybe he can sweep away and pull this flag, but fell here, making a turn. Icy Red looking for opportunity to use here, and I don't think he's gonna get that one that he desires.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy what's happening here. Crazy? Oh, it's crazy once. They locked me in a rubber room full of rats. Rats? Rats made me crazy. Crazy? Anyways, uh, 1 minute, bro, and 20 seconds. I just want to see something insane happen here. You know what? Papega or Shrek lovers, they've outdone teams before. They can do it again. I mean, non-stop though are quite unbeatable at times. They are kind of trollish. However, they do come in with the clutch. Anyway, we're gonna be using an overdrive for Sneaky here. Will it connect in time? Yes, it does. But Loading gonna be countering that, and yeah, that no one could stop that one. 50 seconds left here. Atto still has a possibility. Rigged is going to be going into their base using, and it's going to be healing Atto. Atto is no repair, trying to hide here. A lot of these players, Shrek lovers, can help them out. And looking like it's going to be a tie. Oh, Trend is going to be using. And wow, you see, I mean, I I didn't jinx it. I quite literally did the opposite, where I said that they can come in with the clutch, and they proved me right there. And we're going to be seeing once again another tie. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's currently 1-0 for Shrek lovers, right?
I believe so. I know one team won one round. I'm half awake, half
Yeah,
asleep.
yeah. I'm half awake. I'm half awake as well, brother. So yeah, it's currently 1-0 for Shrek lovers. Thank you, broadcaster. I love you very much. I think it's the only one here who's got this. But maybe we're just crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once.
Wow.
Nah, that's. I'm losing my aura points, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You know what?
How,
We're on Twitch, so this kind of stuff happens here.
how much aura points do you think you lost?
Maybe 10. I'm a Sigma male, bro. So I'm actually I'm Alpha Sigma, bro. I don't know. I'm all of them. All of the
Yeah, it's
above.
seeming like a long day for you, bro.
Long
Um,
day? No long days. No long days. Just long nights. But
wow.
anyways, uh, that happening, bro. Wait, with that happening, this match is. I thought it would be more hyped. I'm actually, surprisingly, I I did get mentioned that from someone else uh, on Discord that it's quite a level-headed match. Yeah, I was expecting more from these teams, a bit more excitement, a bit more, oof, you know what I mean? But it seems just last minute they're pulling through. Does that make sense, or am I just losing my mind?
It makes sense, but at the same time, it sounds like you're exhausted, Jack. Really exhausted. Really.
I'm just crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So, I mean, Jack, would we see you in the next major as well?
Next major, only if you're there, bro, so I can mang you.
Wow. I'll be maybe, just maybe, but I'm just gonna enjoy my paint for now and try and aim for a star next major, really. But yeah.
Same, bro. I mean, what's it called? I don't know. You know what? Like, I don't hate the paint gladiator. I just hate the placing it is, or the status it is. Um, but it's a nice paint. But I was really playing for the achievements more than anything. However, you might see me next major. I know Ranke won't be too happy with that. But guys, fourth round here. Currently 1-0 to Shrek Lovers, aka Papega. OD box did go to Mac once again.
Yeah, I mean your best friend there, L7K, is just giving you good positive vibes in the chat for you. Honestly.
Oh, I've not got it open. What is he saying?
He's saying, why you lie, you love Gladiator.
No, I hate it. I hate the guy who said it. No, I'm joking. Only kidding, bro. But yeah, this is I just want to mention that Undervalued and Lovesick right now is going crazy. I mean, that game is really tied up. But I mean, back to this one. 9 minutes, we're a minute in. Nothing too major happened. Marak is dealing damage to high whilst he's got no drops. He's only got a DA actually. He's no repair as well now. But overall, still kind of the same reoccurrence we're seeing. Slow gameplay until a big bang all of a sudden, but nothing over the top.
Yeah, I mean, I was mentioning that Marat going in with a Viking Ojai, using that to take out his opponents. Good use on take there. Maybe Marat could pull here with Icy Red, but the errors does spawn on him here. and it does seem like Marak has pressed. What was he doing?
It wasn't. I saw the vision. I don't know honestly why his teammate decided to pull the other way. He could have pulled. Marat could have like not pushed in. He could have just done damage onto Rig and also onto Atto. But I believe it was Atto there. But it was a bit of a joint effort in losing that flag, as you could say. Um, but anyway, high here with his overdrive does take damage from Fail behind him. Sneaky going to be pulling a flag. It does get taken out, however, so that flag's going to remain within their base. And yeah, I don't know. I just like the way that Non-Stop are playing this. Really, Icy Red is just playing a bit of TDM here, just pushing in, dealing shots, dealing damage, and then just coming back every once in a while. However, I don't know. Overall, this match is, let's be honest, it's kind of boring.
Bro just said it how it is. He just
I
said it
mean,
how.
let both these teams have been in this situation before. You would have thought that they would be playing a lot better. I mean, okay, I understand that both these teams could be level-headed, but we've had so much hype up against these teams. I know there's been a bit of trash talk of non-stop being kind of bad, but they've really showed up today. So I don't know why why that is the case. I mean, even I said it. I mean, non-stop like to troll a bit, but both these teams are pretty level-headed, so it's kind of expected. Maybe I just wasn't expecting it to be this close, to be honest.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Or
You're totally
Atso.
right.
Atsu missing an OD. He had a vision. I saw it, but it just didn't connect, and both those players went. Oh, hi.
I mean, I really, really like Atto's good opportunity to. Yeah, I don't know about
Yeah, you jinxed that one, didn't you?
that.
That
Most
went
stuff.
straight. That went straight in the bad bin, bro. Loading destroyed both of them. I mean, that was a really good setup for Atto and even you. It would have been a great moment, but loading just had to ruin it for the stream and them.
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, you seem like you got a lot of fans in the chat talking about you right now, Jack, for some reason. I think they're obsessed with you.
Bro, say, who's Jack? No name, bro. Okay. Yo, we're about to ban this guy. You're
Oh,
banned.
Crisis says get a room. Okay.
uh, anyways, 5 minutes left on the chat. On the game here. Marak and Excel gonna be using loading. Has an OD. He's gonna push down. He's not gonna go up the top. What the flip is this? What did we just witness? Loading, trying to solo pull here. I mean, hey, if you want to make it work, you got to do it yourself sometimes. But that was really bad. Wasting three ODs like that, non-stop. However, the game's still in the game. There's still 0-0 flags here, under 5 minutes to go. So tell us who the MVP is. Who do you think? Yeah, I'll let you go first because I know you're a waffler. And go
Um, the
on.
MVP right now.
Yeah,
Quite
go on.
interesting. I would have to say high for some reason. I've seen him have fairly good Hunter overdrives today. I don't know. What do you think?
Uh, I'm gonna go for someone on the opposite team. I'm gonna say Excel. We've seen him
Oh,
really excel actually. He's pulled multiple flags. Him and Sneaky have both been pretty tremendous. But Excel has done the majority of the work, the backbone of that team, I would say. He's not been in many decent teams for the RMR, I believe. He's like kind of put himself down since he is a quite a decent player to start off with. But oh, this OD is dropping. Oh, Sneaky just bouncing up on top of Marek like that. That's a bit freaky, to say the least. And he does take the OD. But 3 minutes and 20 seconds go here. Yeah, I don't know. Those two MVPs are pretty good. And guys is saying DOD loading MVP, waste ODs. SVJ shouting out Ziad, saying he's the best. I.
Yeah, I mean, when Ziad's on the map, there's nobody even joining the map. Ziad the machine player. But yeah, I mean that's what someone usually says. I'm pretty sure you know who I'm talking about. Um,
Oh, it's
but yeah,
Matrix.
yeah. When Ziad joined map, no point even playing, guys. GG's.
Yo, we got another question. And who's the worst? That's probably a void, to say the least. I can't lie.
Yeah, I mean it's probably
Ooh.
me, guys. Nice OD from high, just stunning the icy
Yeah.
rim.
And look at this. Also, Sneaky going to be activating his Paladin OD. Marak and Excel both low HP. This is going to be a pull. Will they be able to get out there alive? And looking like it might be a capture. And it definitely will be. I see Red on the opposite side of the map. Won't be able to do much. Ooh, gets a really nice shot on Sneaky. He's only 1 HP, but no one's there. Oh my days. I see Red just connected the dots. And they might be able to counterpull here. I know they might be able to tie this out. Like, I don't know, non-stop. They have opportunities, and they have had opportunities, and this is one of their opportunities to kind of act up and not waste their ODs like they have before. Nice OD there from Feld, stunning one player and connecting, I think, two more.
Yeah. I mean, with good overdrive, Trent using his Viking overdrive, I don't know how I feel about that. I really don't. What's your thoughts on that?
Uh, Wait, ask the question again, sorry.
I saw Trent use his Viking overdrive on one opponent. I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. I mean, what's your thoughts on it?
I didn't actually see it, to be honest with you. I was reading the chat for a second. But I mean, I could probably tell you why. It was a situation where they're in the lead. They don't want to risk it. It's been a long round already. They have overdrives. He probably should have saved it, but he might have felt a bit of a threat that he would have been able to pull. But in a situation like now, this is probably where it's going to need it. But Rigged has his overdrive. You can see Icy Red turning up behind him. Atto uses but gets taken out. Icy Red pulling the XL. I mean, pulling the flag, but Rigged just kind of annihilating them, to say the least, just melting their armor and loading once again, trying to use an OD in their base. I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's trying to get in there, join the party. But it ain't gonna be their day. It's gonna be 2-0 currently to SHREK lovers.
Yeah, I mean, Shrek lovers really right now are absolutely smiling. I think Matrix as well. I think a player on the chat said something about Matrix for some reason. They said, man like Matrix watching the big boys from bench. I mean, packet of prime
That's
delivery. That's not very nice. I mean, why aren't you in the champion stage? I mean, you got a lot of mouth, big man.
that's crazy. I can't. I can't. That's the big boys playing. Nah, that's crazy. Anyway, anyways, let's go to this next match here. We've got the link. I'm sure that SHREK lovers want this over and done with. They're 2 rounds in the lead here, but non-stop can bounce back. I think this is a non-stop map. Um, Hopefully they just don't bottle it. Honestly, to say the least. Uh, Anyways, let's see.
I mean,
Bro went from being a commentator to a VEC beefer. I mean, it sounded like it. Like, come on, bro. You jumping them.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. But Jack, it seems like you're doing most of the cooking right now, to be honest. I
I mean,
think
the only
so.
bad player here is you, bro. Come on, let's be honest.
I know. I think I need to retire from esports after this.
Bro,
After I got.
you can teach a tree to even use an AOD.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, wait, what map do we have now, actually?
We got Sandal.
Sandal, okay. Yeah, we got
Oh
Sandal.
no, it's gonna be an interesting one. I've been saying that about all of them, but maybe it's just gonna go to Shrek lovers. We're gonna be seeing Marak using his dictator strategy again. I believe that non-stop still have their tech pauses they can use.
Yeah, that tech pause is just insane. Tech pause. I mean, what do you think about the tech pauses actually, as well? Do you think it's something that should be implemented or something that isn't really that necessary? It's very debatable, actually. I have a very debatable topic.
Um, I don't know, like tech pauses. When I would suggest a tech pause, even if you're winning. Sometimes I think it's good for a tech pause because if you're having long rounds and you want to relax, it's good to just like keep it easy. Like relax your team. You might be a bit too hyped. You might be screaming at each other. You might be last round you tying it up too much. You're not playing like you were playing in the beginning. So tech pauses can be really useful there. Um, Also for overdrive boxes, they can be really useful, but you got to remember when you use a tech pause, you're also allowing them to regain their strength and also energy back. So you got to use them wisely. Maybe use it when uh, it's a crucial situation you need it. Otherwise, I don't think it's always needed. Only if it's like you really need the overdrive box. Um, Especially in a map like this, I would say a tech pause in the early minutes is probably wise.
Yeah, I mean, most definitely. It just shows that the critical moments, and it all depends on the scenario, and maybe, but based on how the enemy's opponents could be feeling in that specific moment, and your teammates. So, I guess it depends on the situation, really.
Oh, 100%. I mean, let's see. This could be the last possible round here for non-stop to make a mark. Let's see what the occurrence will be. Um, and I'm not sure. If non-stop have what it takes.
I mean, now you mention that, we can see SUJ said, okay, watch non-stop win 3 rounds in a row. Long day for a void. I mean, if they do win 3 rounds in a row, SUJ, you can come commentate, bro. As long as you pass the application, you can come commentate and take it over from me, please. Please be my guest, my friend.
Yo, you ain't got no friends after the amount of trash talking you've been doing in this stream. Just saying.
It's all fun and games, you know. To be honest, they gotta remember who's gonna be commentating their future games. So at the end of the day, whoever wants to say what they gotta say, don't be afraid to say what you gotta say. I'm commentating your future games, my friends.
What a bunch of wafflinis. But
Yeah.
anyways, but anyways, we are in this round, possibly the final one. Marak did take that overdrive. Trend sneaky, no Reaper already. Marak is going to be no Reaper, making high as well. Marak doing a good job here. Killing high, making him no Reaper, also inflicting damage onto Trend. Sneaky's going to be one shot here on the left side. And Atto going to be pushing up along with Rigged on the right side. And it's really looking like they're encaving non-stop into their base right now. However, with that being said, non-stop trying to get out of their hermit shell. But is it gonna be looking wise for them? Will they be able to bounce back? And if they do, they're gonna have to really do it quickly.
Yeah, I mean, they really need to start bouncing back from now. With them having the better base right now for non-stop, it does show that they do have advantage right now, and this is the time for them to shine. The OD is dropping right now. Marak looking like he's gonna try and potentially use and take. Where's Atta to get that shot off? Yep, Atta was waiting there for him, but he's gonna use for loading. Loading does have an opportunity to use her as loading and that Crusader have good positioning on that side of the map.
Yes, sir. Anyways, let's see what will happen with these overdrives. Obviously, loading, managing to take that overdrive with Marak. Uh, they do have failed with his Hunter OD, so they do have a solid attempt here. They got two right side ODs with a really crucial left side OD, and this is their map. This is their side. Sorry for non-stop. They got the better side to pull. However, with that being said, it really is determined if they can even get to their base or not. Because right now it's not looking likely.
Yeah, I mean, these players right now, they're just playing for damage. To be honest, that's their motto for SHREK lovers. I noticed that they say, just play for damage. They push like chicken, play for damage. Every time on TKB's training with them, that's all I hear, play for damage. So, I mean, they're really living up to their skill, or what, how should I say, their motto, playing for damage. But I see Red gonna be pulling here with a nice Eris overdrive from loading, really loaded up that overdrive. I see Red wasted so much time going through middle, but Marak gonna use her. But High is waiting with that recipe, but High really might have been not on his rockers, as he did get shaken out of his boots by Marak using that Viking overdrive, and that potentially could be a capture.
Yeah, it will. It looking like Trent's gonna be using though. Rick does have his overdrive. They gotta watch out. Icy Red also with his OD. He could use possibly, but it's not going to. I like the focus there from Nonstop. Really just playing it like a wise old man, just waiting and making them do the mistakes rather than Nonstop. And it worked out. They captured within 4 minutes of this first round on the Sandal. However, they got to win 3 rounds, 4 rounds of it. No, 3 rounds. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, let's see what. Oh, let's see what recipe can be cooked up right now. As we can see, Sneaky and Trent on the left side with High supporting them. Etzel blocking the ramp, doing a very good job at doing that. And Sneaky just pushing up, getting blocked by Marak. Fell is really waiting for them like like a I don't know how to describe that. My English has gone out the
Like a
window.
hawk.
Yeah.
All rigged here, how assisting Sneaky, but all these dead tanks are really gonna block him up. Fail gonna be using High doesn't have a DA, is trying to push the flag middle right into Fail. Don't know why I wouldn't fall back to Ray, but you know what? Mistakes were made there and ODs were lost, but in the end of the game, in the end of the day, it's just a game. So let's see who will be able to take this overdrive. It is going to be Trend, a nice OD from Atto. He makes the wall 2k. It doesn't deal damage to any other players actually, but the wall is completely annihilated to say the least. High's going to be pulling the flag there. He does get taken out. Trend going to be using his Viking OD, trying to ensure that flag pull, but he does get taken out. Sneaky touches it as well, but you know what? Yeah, nothing really happens.
Yeah, a bit of a sticky situation for them. Etzel with a Paladin overdrive, he could potentially use that on the net spawn. If it seems like it's the best situation to use. IT Red with a overdrive as well. Don't know if Trent can pull here. Nope, 100% he can't. No way, non-stop is just playing full defense now.
I mean, you know what I would. I'd be like, we're
Yeah,
losing anyways. Let's just just win this round. Let's play defensive. We lose the flag. Let's go in for another one. But I don't know. It's don't want to risk it, bro. They've been risking the game, the whole game, pretty much. So
Yeah, I mean the overdrive is dropping right now. Trent needs to go in as fast as it can. It doesn't notice, but I see red using for the birds. I guess those birds are his friends, not his enemies, for some reason.
yeah, I mean he did get high there, but I mean didn't really connect that well, to be honest. Anyways, Viking OD from Trend. Excel going to be using middle. Mark trying to waste time there. Excel trying to go in sneakily, but Rigged sees him. Trend going to be able to pull the flag here. Loading is kind of on a different wavelength, but Mark going to be using an OD high. Oh, just connects, but Mark uses his repair. And this is a really good OD for Mark. Really annihilating quite a few people there, making some of them low, and really stopping the attack coming in from SHREK lovers.
Yeah, I mean the crazy thing about it, lovers should have seen that one coming as soon as that Viking was put on respawn. They should have expected that the Viking was going to use for defense straight away. So I mean that was lack of anticipation, I guess, from Shrek lovers.
This is a big word for you, buddy.
You know, sometimes those big words come out when you're nauseous
You
or
suspect
not
it,
even, yeah, at least suspect it.
Nauseous. You nauseous.
Not
You need
nauseous,
some
just
medical help.
sleepy. I couldn't find my
Yeah.
words once again.
Nauseous is even a big word. Anyways, a flag being picked up there from Atto, OD from Trend. But Atto does get taken out from loading, and you're right. There's a lot of defense coming in from non-stop, and it's looking a bit unfortunate because it's not allowing Papega to really excel at what they do best, and that is nothing capture. But Sneaky gonna be pulling the flag here. Loading gonna be using rigged, also used, but went into the wall regardless. And Trend is also going to be using here. Atto going to be able to pull the flag. There is High right behind him. He is going to drop the flag to him. And this flag can possibly get returned if played right. Looking like Marak is going to be pushing in. Sneaky uses OD. And he has no repair. All of these players just really encaving them here. And this might be a return. Atto does have his overdrive. On the opposite side, we see Excel pulling the flag. Oh, Atto misses his... OD and it failed, trying to deal damage onto him, but it looks like Atto's gonna drop the flag there. Died, fell. Trend is gonna be picking it up. Still, damage is just being dealt. You see loading using DP first. Trend going the easy route, and this will be a capture. They gotta drop the flag, but
No,
Mark is
oh my days,
there.
oh
Oh
my
my
days.
days! Trend is one shot. No
Oh
way! What
gosh, bro.
the
Trend,
hell just happened?
trend,
What?
trend, trend.
No,
I
no,
think I'm
no.
nah,
No, let's just leave it
nah,
at that. You know what, guys? GG's,
bro.
GG's,
I think after
GG's,
that, seeing
GG's.
that, I think I'm gonna need medical help. I'm definitely being serious.
Yeah,
Maybe
come
some
on.
therapy.
I'm calling the doctor right now, bro. Uh
Like, what was that? And that might go in someone's highlights for some reason. Maybe one of those Lelek highlights.
oh no, please, Lilac, don't do that to me. Ah, you know what? I thought it was
Why would he drop
hopeless.
the flag? Yo.
Nah, why, bro? I think he thought someone else was there, like a ghost or someone, but no one was there to help him, bro. Yeah, that's just unfortunate. You know what? There's still hope here, guys. It's only 1-2, only 1-2, bro. Uh, they still can win, possibly, I guess. But but you know what? This is
I'm not
gonna be
quite sure
lucky
how I
here.
feel about that from Trend, to be honest. And I have a lot of respect for Trend, but Trend after that, mate,
That's cap. That's cap. Come on.
it's not cap. But after that Trend, I
That's
don't
cap,
know.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. bro, you must have lost 10 million aura points after dropping a flag like that.
Yeah,
Um,
that was not Sigma movement right there.
for real. I mean, I even
No,
after that
that's
I probably would have
unfortunate.
uninstalled that game and put Matrix on Viking and just I imagine Matrix on cool right now. It would be the most funniest thing to hear Matrix reaction. Bro, Tread, what are you doing, bro? Why did you drop the flag like that?
Right, I'm
Tread.
sure there's an argument happening right now,
100% the biggest argument going for Shrek lovers.
and that's not good because non-stop. That's good for them. You know what? They gotta keep their cool. They did a good job. I can't lie. That playing their death game was actually working out. Um, but they do have the worst side now. I feel like we might see Rigged and Atto excel here. Uh, Rigged obviously did some massive ODs on Cross. Um, so hopefully he can put that into play here. I'm sure of it. However, you never know. That might change.
That might
Anyways, no
change.
OD. And players are selfing. And we're going into the sixth round.
SCJ said, bro, they used to show team calls in esports stream, but bring that back. Interesting.
Yeah. Nah, it's too yeah, too toxic, too toxic. Anyways, Marak doesn't take, Trent doesn't take, Rigged takes that OD. It's a bit of a shambles within middle there. You see Atta already dealing shots onto Icy Red. Icy Red playing like a ballerina here, trying to go all over the place. Um, but he does get taken out by I thought it was Matrix I saw, but it was Marak. Uh, but it's he did get taken out by Sneaky there, so
Yeah, don't know right now. It does seem like off to a good start. Shrek Lovers is applying the pressure, but they are taking their time, just creeping into their opponent's space, looking for those opportunities to just get those sneaky attacks. And it does seem like Rigged and Atta is just playing them safe right now, doing a good job pressing into the opponent's base. Not much supporting there from Atta, and Atta does get taken out very quickly there.
yeah, for real. Marak gonna be selfing. I think OD is dropping here. Um, not too sure what game plans are going on for both these teams, what they're deciding to do or whatnot. Hopefully, some killer movements we're going to be seeing here from both these teams because it's been quite a boring match in both Cross and also um, Red Alert. But I think both these teams are bouncing into action on Sandal. I mean, we've seen many mistakes in today's stream. So hopefully they don't reoccur and one of these teams are crowned the winners of today's game.
Ooh, actually, who do you think's gonna win? Who do you think actually think's gonna win there?
What? Just let me do something.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, what were you saying?
Who do you think's gonna win today?
Uh, bro, oh no idea, man. I have no idea. You know what? Like you said, that luck is on the side of non-stop. It might be luck. It might be strength or just team morale, but Papega or Shrek Lovers, they've been a team. Majority of these players have played with each other before, um, and it's. I'm just surprised to see that they're not playing the performance I would hope for. Anyways, flag trying to be pulled. A load of ODs being used here. A bit of a shambles overall. Failed going to be using OD. Excel getting a bit blocked there, but what about you?
I don't know, really. It's just not looking too good for both teams, and it's really looking daunting for Shrek lovers right now. Don't know. I really don't know. so messy right now from both teams. No coordination, not whatsoever right now. Trent using a Viking overdrive, going through mid. Can they get that pull? What do you think?
You know what? It's possible. Sneaky's overdrive here is looking very promising. Rigged on the opposite side with his RSOD, so he can really hold the fort on the right side. And no one can really touch Sneaky, only from afar with Rigged there. But Rigged is gonna die eventually. High is gonna pick up the flag. It's no DA, no replay gets taken out. Excel goes for the flag return, not the capture. And what the? Oh my days!
I want to really understand what is going on with
We
Shrek
just
Lovers.
rewind. Yeah.
Like, I don't know what is going on with them. It's like their head is not in the right place. Like, I'm trying to really figure out what is going on. And maybe I might have to understand Shrek Lover's brain right now, but I don't know. I really don't know. But hey, Matrix will help them out and try and figure out what's going on right now. Only Matrix can tell us. Oh, yeah.
You know what? It's shambles, but they're still winning. There's still time. Non-stop. They have the possibility of winning this game, but it's gonna be a bit hard for them. They've not got a capture yet, and they really need it. So
Yeah. They really need that win, but right now it does seem like Shrek Lovers is in the lead overall. So they're in a very good advantage. Trent taking that Viking overdrive. And let's see.
honestly, there's a lot of ODs here. Got rigged trend, possible. Um, and on the opposite team, we don't really have much to see. I mean, I don't even know if they do have IDs. No, they don't. But I don't know. Again, I'm getting asked for you to say something, but I'm sure you know what it is. You know how English people say bottle of water.
Um, you copying Crisis right now.
Yeah, she's begging me. But anyways, Atta pulling the flag here. Uh, looks like High is playing on the opposite side right now. It's gonna be no repair, and Rigged does have an overdrive, so it might be looking good for High. Rigged does take a shot or two on that left side, making himself no repair. High is in a position where he can push up into their base. He is going to be pulling that flag. Nice OD from Feld. Really predictable from there. Trend going to be using on the opposite side. Sneaky has an OD. Sorry, Sneaky doesn't go for the flag. It looks like they're kind of tempted to see who's going to be taking it. They're all kind of low. Atto's no repair. There's OD in the middle. Excel going to be returning that OD box. Will be either going to loading or Marak. And none of them, Trend actually manages to take it.
Yeah, I mean they need to go and charge in all at the same time. I guess Crusader, Eris left, and Pala Viking on right, and then they just go in for a massacre. And whilst they're distracted,
Mato once again pulling the flag. It's good coming in for Mato and High. They're really trying to make some magic work here and pull these flags. Um, but it's really not happening yet.
yeah, I think that Atta's not getting the support that he needs right now. Where Rigged is more playing right, and now he's gone left when the right is bad. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on.
Excel gonna be using a Paladin OD. Marak as well. Takes out Rig. Rig no DA. Anyways, Trend gonna be using, but will they be able to pull regardless? Trend is quite low, no DA. Marak does take him out regardless. And it looks like they do get the return here. But Marak's still in their base and loading on the opposite side with an overdrive. So 1 minute and 40 seconds on the clock here. Is really looking like something could go down with Sneaky using a Paladin on the right side, and Players are kind of going all over the place for the SHREK lovers side. I feel like they're playing off a spawn right now.
Yeah, I think that playing off spawns, I really don't know. They're not even playing positions, and playing off spawns might work for them because their head's not in the right space. All of those opportunities where they had a chance to catch a nice overdrive from Icy Red. He doesn't have 84 score today on this round, so that's quite nice to see as well. Yeah.
Yeah, OD coming in from loading. Mirak actually could possibly do something with this. It's not actually half bad. It does a lot of damage to high, but Mirak's driving just gets caught off guard there. And honestly, bro, like I don't know which team is making more mistakes.
Atta will pull here. How much you wanna see? Atta's
Wait,
gonna
what?
pull. Yeah, no, Atta
What
won't pull.
happened?
Yeah, I thought Atta would pull, but Atta, as good as he is, he won't be able to pull a flag like that.
Yeah, true.
Oh, is it over now? I guess.
No, it's best of three, and it's currently 2-1, I believe, right?
Yeah. Damn, it's Austin. Yeah, it's Austin. Seeing flags being wasted and just giving return back, like you return your items back to the item shop. Actually, I think
Yeah.
so.
Um. Oh, I was doing something. No. Wait. So I've lost track, bro. It's been such a long game, but yeah, I believe it is a win, right?
Yeah, but it does definitely look like a win. I mean, the map's disappeared.
So 6 rounds. Yeah, sixth round, two ties, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, at the end, no, Shrek lovers did win, but to be honest, if it went another round, I don't know which team would have won, bro.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be here all night just debating. But I
Yeah,
mean, I
no.
guess congratulations to Shrek lovers, to be honest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, that being said, guys, we don't have a stream yet tomorrow, but I believe the games will be announced, and we'll be looking forward to seeing you guys on a later date.
Yeah, yeah. You want to do the outro or should I?
Nah, you can do it, bro. Say your piece.
All right, well, congratulations to Czech lovers. You just made it by the skin of your teeth. If Nonstop really was in it on the last round, I think they would have gave you guys a run for your money. Nonstop, we'll see you in the loser bracket because you still have another chance to position better in this champion stage. And guys, before I do that, thank you, Jack, for commentating with us, and thank you, uh, Bot, also known as Vegas, for broadcasting with us today. And my name is Avoid. Hopefully, you guys have a lovely evening and take care, guys. We are out.
Peace.